So guys, um, I'm here to make my own tier list about martial arts since I am a practitioner of martial arts. I am a martial artist. I trained since I was 12 years, a child, yes. Um, and I see some tier lists of martial arts on YouTube by professionals, and yeah, they are professional UFC fighters. Myself, I've been more focused in self-defense. I started in sports, in kickboxing, and I will move on to other styles. And my final goal was the self-defense. And through my journey, I was encounter masters or students of these arts, and I could see the efficiency, how efficient these arts are. And so let's begin my how it is supposed to say tier list, right. So we get here Mayckon. Mayckon is uh, like Muay Thai, but very different. I think it's more old. There is a very styles of Mayckon styles. It's from a Thailand martial art. And the reason why I choose Mayckon not Muay Thai is because Mayckon have more little techniques, and I also like his stance, solid stance. Most of styles have, and there's several techniques that's not allowed in Muay Thai sport. They were made for self-defense. So this Muay Thai is already very dangerous style, efficient style, but Muay it have more techniques to focus on self-defense and to finalize the fight, alright? So if I have to put this, let's let this Muay here in this class. So the next style is capoeira. So now it will make you think what's going to do in capoeira is just a dance. Well, not kind of like that. If you see the story of the capoeira just a bit like me, I have to say that first that I'm Brazilian, but I just visited a school of capoeira, but I don't really get into capoeira. But there is capoeira, even they fight with knives. I already see a section. They are dancing with knives, but the reason why I put capoeira here, it's because there's several reasons. First, because this is a style that use movements of dancing, supposed to be dancing or acrobatic, etc., to avoid in the time be prohibited, but actually this style is a fighting deadly fighting style. Capoeira is the dance movements is just to not show that they were actually in the time training self-defense style and have deadly techniques like kicks on top of the head, kicks in the chest, very strong kicks. Um, they use the rotation of the body and a lot of body mechanics to do these techniques. There are other grappling techniques today. They improve the capoeira, and because of these elusive movements, it is a very hard to predict the movements for if you're just a traditional fighter, because there is very elusive. So before I continue, I have to say to you to subscribe to my channel if you want to see about new videos about this martial arts stuff, etc. Sorry about the sound in the background. If you hear something, I live in an apartment now and it's very noisy. Um, so, and Capoeira have this thing that about the dance, but it's just to hide their style. It's very interesting, and there is a folklore There is myth, I mean legends, yeah, I think it's the word, legends, or I don't know if it's true. The capoeira was cheating passed by an entity called Eshu, and there is how he cheat the person. I don't know exactly who was the capoeira movements, so then they could fight and free themselves from slavery in that time. So if it be true that capoeira was passed by an entity, right, that cheat the guy, um, the master, and so that was capoeira. But I mean, this is more like a folklore than I don't know if it's true or not. But I know that capoeira can be very dangerous, especially their sweeps, and but there is a lot of techniques. So I will put capoeira. Let's see here for now. So here we have um, the Hapkido style. The Hapkido style, by my understanding, is a kind of combination of Taekwondo and Aikijujutsu or Aikido, and totally focused on street self-defense. There is jumps. They jump very like cats jumps. The very intersecting they can avoid to get by a car, or you can maybe jump in a space where you need to jump fire through the fire, something like that. In row, they very good defensive techniques over how they also use some white weapons, like I think nunchaku and other weapons. And that's it, because they're the elements of Aikijujutsu or Aikido and the kicks of Taekwondo to make this style very effective in my view. So I will put this style in the same class this. So now we go to the wrestling, American wrestling, the wrestling, right? Um, the wrestling, you know about the wrestling, throwdown, etc. But it's efficient because the the locks, the throw down technique. Sorry, my English is not very good and non-American, and my English is not my native language. Um, if you do these movements in streets, this can be lethal movements and also very good grappler style. So efficient. So I will put this also here. Now we go to the savate. Savate, I think, is a French martial arts that reminds kickboxing, but have stomps and oblique quick kicks, stomp kicks, kicks to. I really like these kicks and put in my own style that I developed for myself for self-defense. Uh, these kicks can stop movement, and this can be used to create openings for you or even stop their opponent to go into your direction. That's why I use these bow kicks, and because this dangerous stomps and overall good style like kickboxing, but there is these stomp kicks, bow kicks, very good. I would put this style in. Ah man, it's very hard for me. It's very hard because here I really don't know if he is that good, man. Savat, Savat. I will put it here for now. And now I will come to the Kali, the pink, no, the Silat, Pencak Silat. Yeah, I think it's a Malay martial art. And this martial art is very focused in self-defense movements, lethal combat, and is to win a fight very fast. And there's a lot of elements of fighting and self-defense in this style, and is a very dangerous techniques, lethal techniques. So I will put the style here. Now we go to the Sambo. Sambo is a Russian martial arts, right? And these have almost everything or everything, throwdowns, kind of everything goes almost. And because there is a very complete style in the ground and in the foot, standing position, throwdowns, locks, arm locks, foot locks, whatever, all kind of locks in the ground, and kind of a judo, Russian judo. So this makes this style very functional, and I will put this style here. Now we go to the kung fu, right? Have to put some style here. No, we go for the the kudo style. Yeah, you go for the kudo style. Kudo, I think, was developed for a master. He started, I think, in karate. He moved for karate kyokushin. He was unhappy with karate kyokushin, some rules, so he developed his own style, and later now this become kudo. Kudo have I choose this because that's remind me what karate is supposed to be. It have all elements of they practice always very practical, very functional, very contact, and they even have to use protection because they use almost everything. They use the throwdown, they use techniques from judo, they use techniques from karate, they use techniques now from jiu-jitsu, they use everything from other martial arts, including Muay Thai. I will put this style here. So now let's have these two styles. Maybe now you guys will get angry with me, but um, everyone has their point, right? So I choose Kung Fu called Kung Fu Pak Mei. It's not much well-known Kung Fu. Kung Fu Pak Mei was in the game Sifu, I think. Um, and why I choose this style, we must see the story. This style, this style Pak Mei was created by the monk with the same name of the style, Pak Mei, and according with the story, he created this style to beat other Shaolin styles. Now I don't know the accuracy of this. Um, I try to make some research of this style, and looks like he counter attack one attack and respond with three attacks, or he enter already a very offensive. Uh, a lot of Wing Chun elements are in this style. I think I also have maybe Ungar elements, the tiger style, but I am not much sure. But that's why I choose this style according with the historic. This monk, they rebel against other monks. They create a style supposed to defeat the other Shaolin styles. That's why I choose this Kung Fu because there's a lot of Kung Fu. Um, so if it be true, but I don't know if it be true, this style of Kung Fu, in my opinion, uh, was or is one of the best. So I will put here to represent. I will put in here the Kung Fu Padme. Maybe you guys will disagree with me, yeah, and okay, everyone have their vision, right? Right. And for me, look a very difficult style because if it be true that you have to defend one attack and with one attack and respond with three attack and vital points, it's very hard to. But if it be true that with historically, he created this style to defeat the other Shaolin style. So man. And now we have the last. Maybe you get even more angry now with me because I choose boxing. And boxing, the people say that it's not a martial art. And I agree, maybe it's not a martial art, but it's a very efficient style to defend yourself, and nothing like a good old boxing. So I will put here boxing, right? I will not put here because he's a very efficient, practical, easy to learn, hard to master, kind of that. So that's it, guys. This was my list of martial arts, the 10 martial arts that I choose that are most efficient or dangerous or with little moves. Now depend of the practitioner of the art, of course. And the video is this, guys. And hope you have liked my list, agree with some or not. Right. Thank you very much. Before I go, I have to say that I train martial arts for almost 20 years. Um, so I have some experience, but that's it, guys. Hope you have enjoyed the video.